Hello and welcome. This is going to be another divine partnership coaching video. And what I want to talk about is redirecting your energy. And I really want to emphasize calling it redirecting your energy because I know a lot of folks especially in tarot and twin flame community, call it removing your energy, like taking away your energy from your divine masculine or divine feminine. And the idea is sort of correct. However, well, for one thing, words are spells. Words are magic, and they matter. And one thing I've noticed in terms of, especially if you look at some of my videos about how to get communication from your twin, it's very important to recognize that you reflect each other. So if you are trying to withhold energy from your twin, guess what they're doing or what they'll start doing, because you reflect each other. And if you are trying to take away energy from your twin, guess what they're going to then either start doing with you or they are already doing, and that it could be that you're reflecting them. Even like if they're ghosting you or you don't feel like you're getting, well, for one thing, if you don't feel like you're getting enough attention from them, then that is also Spirit's way of saying you need to give yourself more attention. However, if you're feeling like you're being neglected, or if you're doing it just, if you're redirecting your energy just to get them to come back towards you, it's going to backfire every time. I mean, every stinking time it'll backfire. However, if you change it to redirecting your energy, and you need to change the spirit to which you do it in. Don't be redirecting your energy to get attention from your masculine or feminine, and don't be redirecting your energy because you feel neglected. I mean, yes, those are good beginning triggers for going that way, but reframe it. Redirect your energy into things that you can grow right now. You can grow yourself, you can grow your self-care, you can grow a business, you can grow your time that you spend with your kids. You can redirect your energy to all sorts of things. And here's the thing, in terms of runner-chaser dynamics, I mean, I don't think that runner-chaser dynamics are all negative. I think there's a point and a purpose to it, and a lot of it is for our healing, and so that we get into loving ourselves. And I think that this is part of the key of that, is to get out of the mindset of thinking about what they're doing and then reacting based on that, which is what it is when we talk about, well, you got to remove your energy. You got to remove your energy. You got to take your tension away. They'll feel lonely. They won't like it. They'll want to come back towards you, which might be true. I know plenty of people that have gotten their, especially divine masculines, to message them or come back towards them when they completely removed their energy, or when they blocked them, or when they got into situationships with others. But guess what? That's still karmic energy. You're playing the game effectively, and the way to heal the connection and get union is not to play the game, or rather I should say, to create a new game. Like, this is, for me, a lot of this is healing a, cultural and societal game playing that we get into, where it's like, well, I don't feel like I'm getting enough attention, and so I'm going to redirect my energy so that my twin flame needs to come back towards me, and then I'll feel better. Which, no, you won't. If you're not able to feel good on your own, whether or not your twin flame is giving you any attention at all, and if you're not able to feel the love from them and from spirit, whether or not you get any 3D confirmation, you're not going to feel better in union. And that's part of why spirit is keeping you from union. Now, it's not exactly easy at first to get into redirecting your energy and redirecting your thinking patterns at first. And the funny thing about it is, it's not hard either, but a lot of us come from a place of dealing with big attachment traumas, and I definitely recommend that you look into what the attachment traumas and attachment styles are. I might do some videos about them later, but for right now, that's a good place to get into learning about them. Is like, why do you feel like you have to have a connection with a physical person on a romantic level? Like, why do you feel like you're you're not able to just go about your merry day and enjoy yourself and know that whoever it is that you want is worth the wait, and that you're worth the wait, and that you have, like, there are so many experiences to be having in this world. Why is it that you're not, like, dashing through the snow enjoying each of those experiences before union is ready? I mean, you could be, one of my favorite thoughts is to think about how many things have I wanted to do that I didn't do when I was in relationship with my DM, or even, you know, the people that I dated before then, that didn't feel like relationshipy that they didn't feel appropriate to be doing in relationships. Like, and I mean platonic things, like individual things that I would like to go and do. I like to be close and to do things together when I am with a partner, but there are some things that I don't mind going and doing on my own, and there are some things that I would never do if I had a partner. It could be something as simple, I suppose, when quarantine is up, is, you know, go dancing and have fun, and don't worry about who or what you're doing. Make sure you're safe and do that, but just go have fun. That's not something that you'd likely do if you were in union, is it? You know, or maybe you would like to travel a little bit, and there are some places that you would like to go and see that, yeah, it'd be nice to have a partner, but if, you know, think about who your DM or DF is. Are they the type of person that likes to go and do those things? Because you don't want to be with somebody because of their potential, and you want to accept them with their flaws. And, you know, sometimes we get polar opposites too. Like, they're not the type that want to go and do all the things you want to do. So you got time, you got a gift right there. What could you be doing right now that you wouldn't allow yourself to do in relationship? You could be enjoying this time right now. And so it's important to reframe how you think of the game, right? I like to think of life as a game. I don't, however, like the typical traditional mind games and mind frames that we get ourselves stuck in, or that we believe are the ways to go about it. So instead of thinking about removing your energy or taking away your energy or blocking or anything like that, start thinking about it as redirecting your energy. Redirect your focus. You're still going to think about your DM a lot, and if you're in any sort of communication with them, you're probably still going to go for that. It's okay, but reframe how you're thinking about it and redirect your focus. Put it into your business. Or put it into, one of the things that got me going on exercising a lot was to think about every step that I take when I'm walking gets me closer to union. And I don't know how many steps it might take, but it feels good. It just feels good to think about that. And sometimes when I go for a walk, I'll set my phone up on a recording app, and I'll just talk either to myself or to my DM or to a friend, and it just helps me refocus my energy. It just helps me redirect it into something else. I don't have to constantly talk to him in the 3D. I could talk to him myself, you know, or I started writing, I'd been working on novels for years, but I started writing a novel that it's just more about what I would like to see happen, or romantic things that I can think of coming up. And once I started to do that, then I was slowly able to refocus on other tasks, like getting into my tarot readings, doing my astrology, refocusing on my relationship with my kids, and looking at what I needed to work on as an individual. And now most of my energy has been redirected into myself, into my platonic friendships, into my family and my kids and my business and things like that. And I guarantee you that sort of a redirection is healthier, and it's a much stronger, I want to say, feel and also pull for my twin flame than any of the times that I tried to listen to anybody that said, well, just stop talking to them. Just be quiet. Don't talk to them. Pull your energy away. Block them. They'll learn. Pretend like you don't care about them. Nah. I mean, if it works for you, go for it. But I'm not going to preach that, and I certainly don't practice it. And I can tell you that from my experience doing what I am doing, it's been a little bit slower. I mean, I got faster responses when I was being fighty and bitey and blocking and all that stuff, but it didn't last, and it wasn't what I wanted, and it wasn't the kind of person or the kind of woman or like, it wasn't divine feminine to me. But instead, by learning to redirect my focus, I feel like I'm flowing. I feel like I'm in receptive mode, which is what femininity, if you look into the meaning of the energy, is. It's not an active masculine energy. It's not driving. Blocking is still part of the runner chaser game energy. That's still part of that. Removing your energy is still very masculine too. But to just be an energy of receptivity where you're open to them communicating, you're not blocking them, you're not pulling yourself away. You're just moving towards things that you find pleasant. Now, it doesn't even have to be more pleasant, just things that are pleasant. And if your connection with your twin flame right now isn't pleasant, then yeah, there are things that are more pleasant. Go towards friendships that feel good. Go towards work that feels good. Go towards exercise that feels good. Do some art that feels good. And get your head out of the mindset of, I have to block them, or I have to be open, or I have to do this and that. Just redirect your focus into what brings me joy right now. What would bring me joy right now, even if I was in union? What would I be doing anyways? Focus on that stuff. That I can assure you is going to get you much healthier and much longer lasting results than any amount of remove your energy or stuff like that. And I'm not knocking anybody who's saying to do that. It does work, but it'll take you a lot longer, and you're still gonna have to work on it anyways. So anyways, I'm gonna leave this video here. Let me know if any of this did